Today's the day. We're crossing the border into Canada with our entire home on wheels. And yeah, we're feeling a little anxious about it. With everything going on in the world right now, rolling up to the border in a van packed with everything we own definitely raises some questions. Will they let us in?
I always get so nervous.
Will we get searched?
We do have bear spray.
Will Wes charm the border guards with those puppy dog eyes? Come along to find out what it's like crossing the border in 2025. If you're new here, I'm Emily, this is Brian, and our adventure pup, Wes. We've been living on the road full-time in our converted Sprinter van since July 2024. This is our adventure out there.
Today's the day. We are crossing into Canada. We've got about a 3-hour drive from where we are now in Leavenworth to the border. Got a few things to take care of today to make sure that our border crossing goes smoothly. First things first, I got to dig our passports out of the back. Passports, check. All right, now we're gonna go get fuel and a couple supplies. Some of you have shown great concern that I might not be able to find Hatch green chilies in Canada, so I'm gonna grab a bottle here.
Or two.
Or two. So soft.
We have been driving all morning. We're about half an hour away from the Canadian border now, and good time for us to pull over and make sure that everything we need to do is ready for a smooth crossing. One thing that we still need to do is clean out the fridge. Luckily, we don't have a lot of stuff, but there are some things that you can't bring into Canada. On their website, it says you can't bring in any raw or cooked meat. You can't bring in any dairy, which we interpret as cheese as well. You're not supposed to bring in any fresh produce, including fruits or vegetables. So we're going to make some wraps, and hopefully we can clean out the fridge so we're not wasting a lot of food.
You say wrap, I say sando.
I forgot we have bread in there.
Yeah. Goodbye cheese and salami.
Luckily we don't have a ton of stuff, but unfortunately, like these cherry tomatoes, gotta go. Probably this guacamole, gotta go. We've got some butter in there. Some cottage cheese that hasn't been opened. Think we might take the chance, see if we can get that across the border. I never know if they're talking about like fresh dairy or like dairy that's like all dairy. So we're gonna take our chances with that. We only have a little bit of this cheese left, so that'll go in the trash.
And finally, we have Wes's new fit. Nothing like, hey bud. He does not want to be on camera. Nothing like buttering up the Border Patrol with some Canadian love.
Also have his rabies vaccination paperwork ready to go in front. All right, I think we're ready. We've crossed into Canada now. This will be our 4th time in Gertie here. But I have to tell you, there's always like a certain level of anxiety that comes with crossing the borders. We've had some Border Patrol agents that are not necessarily the friendliest, and they're just doing their job. Their job is really to try and rattle you. And they ask very hard questions sometimes, and other times, like when we were coming from Haines into the Yukon, or BC I should say, the guy just wanted to know how busy it was in town, so he didn't really care about anything else. I don't even think he looked at Wes's paperwork that time. So it'll be interesting to see how this crossing is, especially with the state of world affairs. And we'll find out, I guess, in a half an hour down the road. You ready?
We're ready. You ready, bud?
Wes is always ready.
He's like, heck yeah.
Why is there no wait time listed for the border?
We're gonna have to turn around.
Is the border open?
We'll find out.
I always get so nervous.
To Canada. Make sure my sunglasses are off. They don't like that. Okay, they're open. That's a good sign.
Hello.
Hi, folks. Where do you live?
Lake Tahoe.
Hey, what's going on today? What's happening in Canada?
We're going through to Alaska.
Okay, how many guns were there?
0.
0. We've done this before then. No weapons. I'm gonna chase your stun guns there like that.
No. We do have bear spray, but we bought it in Canada last time we were here. Okay, cool.
And you just in transiting? Like how long would it be in Canada for?
About 2 weeks.
Have a good trip. We'll see you
Cool.
later.
Thank you.
Oh, you didn't get a treat. I'm so sorry. You didn't even look at your collar. You didn't even look at your rabies.
Didn't get interrogated. He started off pretty serious.
He did start off serious. He was nice.
We're in Canada!
They let us in! Woohoo!
We need to stop now and get our miles per hour changed over to kilometers per hour because we don't want to get a speeding ticket here. 80 kilometers an hour is not that fast.
That was super easy border crossing. He just wanted to know if we had any weapons. Didn't even ask about Wes, even though Wes like peeked his head up there. Didn't ask about any food, produce, dairy, firewood, which, you know, we got rid of because we just wanted to be cautious. If you do get pulled over and you have that stuff and you didn't declare it, you'd probably piss some people off pretty bad. So better to be on the safe side, but I'm glad to report back that was pretty easy.
Our friends Nick and Sarah will be very happy to know we made it through because we're supposed to meet them in Anchorage in a couple of weeks. So yeah, today was a good day. All right, we're gonna go from miles per hour to kilometers per hour. For those of you who don't know, go to settings, boop, units, boop, KM, and we are good to go. Now hopefully we don't get any speeding tickets. All right, where are we headed?
Harvest toast for tonight.
I know we just stayed at a Harvest Toast a couple nights ago, but after a day full of driving and anxiety, we're gonna stay at another one. It's in this really cool little town of Oliver, and then tomorrow we can resupply before we head out into really the great unknown. We don't know where we're going, but we're just happy to be in Canada and on our way.
Home sweet home for the night. Hi, buddies. Good night.
Good morning. We had a nice peaceful evening at this Harvest Toast brewery. Really friendly place, good food, quiet area. We have to go get resupply today because we emptied our fridge before our border crossing yesterday, and we need food before we head out into the wilderness. Let's go. Thanks for looking out, everybody. There are no Hatch green chilies salsas here. Maybe we could sell ours for like $20 a bottle. We see you, Canada.
Oh, you're actually getting one.
Oh yeah, we're gonna put green chilies in it.
Okay. And you need that one.
Medium.
Smart ass.
Is it fitting?
Cheeky, bright, and precocious.
And an ass. I have to talk about these carts and how am I just finding out about these? Like, I'm a lazy American and this is the best thing in the world. And they're fun. They make shopping fun.
That's better.
We are in Kamloops, British Columbia. We're all stocked up on food and ready to head into the Canadian wild. Come on! Nice to be back off-road.
Always.
So it's actually a 3-day weekend here in Canada. And this place is pretty busy, so it's full here. So we're just gonna keep heading down the road, see what we can find. Fingers crossed. We made our way up to this lake over here, but it looks like most of the spots are actually closed for restoration. So we're gonna go up the road just a little bit more. Looks like there might be another lake. And then if not, I think we head back to the highway and just kind of keep making our way north.
So second lake we got to. There's only a couple spots here and I think they're full.
Yeah. There was a road on the other side of the lake, but we don't know how to get there.
Oh, I think you can go up this way. Yeah. Well, this lake was looking pretty promising until I did some additional research, and it is a protected area and camping and campfires are not permitted. So, although we could probably get away with it, we're not going to. We always try and play by the book. I know everyone always asks, how do we always find these awesome campsites? And the truth is, it's a lot of research and trial and error just like this, and we don't always find the best campsites. We're gonna have to keep on trucking. Bummer, because this lake's really pretty. Bye, lake. Come on, kids. What are you doing? Hi. Oh. Mama looks pregnant.
Mama got some stuff going on, huh?
Stay over there, kiddos. Stay with Mama.
Good job, Mama. Just up here lumbro jacking. We do have a chainsaw, and it's up top of one of the lockers. And I'm done for the day, man. I want to do as little as possible. It's been a long drive day, but we're almost there.
Yeah.
And I think that might have been a good sign that we're gonna be able to find a spot. We hope.
Famous last words. Got one of the last two spots at this lake. Maybe a little soggier than we'd like, but after a long drive day,
We'll take it.
we'll take it. Let's see if Wes approves.
I think he's going to. It's been a long day for him too. All right, our first free campsite in British Columbia is a success. We're at a rec site, free camping. There's about 17 sites here, and almost all of them are taken, like Emily said earlier. But we got a beautiful view. We're up in the mountains. It is a little soupy up here, and there's weather coming and going. So I think it's just going to be one of those kind of inside the van nights, but that's fine. We'll get some dinner going in a minute. Let Wes run around, stretch his legs, and check with you later. Good morning, eh? We had a really nice, relaxing night here at camp. Really beautiful campsite. But I think we're gonna move on today. We want to go somewhere that might have a hiking trail or something. So we are going to make some coffee and then get back on the road. I got on my toque. Don't call them beanies up here. Should you call it toque? Probably should get one from here, huh? You think today's the day?
Today's the day.
You think today's the day I'm gonna knock this thing over?
Yes. Knocked everything else over this morning.
That's gonna be a dark, dark day. when I knock this over full of concentrated coffee. All right, let's get packed up and hit the road. What are you looking for?
Wolves.
Wolves. That's, I think, what I would like to see the most. Wolverine. Brown bear. Home for the night. We found ourselves a nice provincial park for the evening. We are at Green Lake which is located on the Caribou Highway. It's a nice campground, but it is raining, and it looks like it's going to be raining most of the day. Hopefully we get a little break so we can go for a walk. If not, it's going to be another inside day. But we both have work to do. All right, we had a little break in weather. We got Wes out for a little walk. We set up our trail cam for the night, just kind of outside enjoying, a little bit of sunshine. And it looks like something big is moving in. We'll see what happens. There's a lot of thunder happening in the background there. Wes is my thunder buddy.
Well, with the rain and weather tonight, and Brian's doing some work back here, we're gonna cook an easy one-pot meal inside tonight. Taco soup. Dinner is done. You ready for dinner, bud?
Yes.
A little taco soup.
Yummy. All right, we're having taco soup tonight, and luckily we brought some 505 green chili over the border, so we're gonna have some legit taco soup tonight. This is gonna burn my face off.
Probably.
So good. Good morning. It's been a really cool couple first days in British Columbia. A little bit soggy, but that's to be expected. It is still spring, and we're in the big Pacific Northwest, I guess you'd call it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been actually really productive too, so.
Yeah, we finally figured out which way we're going to go up to Alaska. We weren't really sure before, but now we know we're going to be taking the Stewart Cassiar all the way up to the Yukon. And between here and where the Cassiar starts, there's a pretty big stretch of several hundred miles, and we really don't know anything about that area. So we're thinking it might be kind of fun to ask AI, artificial intelligence, to plan our next few days for us. And it could be Interesting.
Yeah, it could be fun. It could be chaotic. But you have to check in next time to see how that goes. We hope you liked this video. If you did, thumbs up, like, subscribe. We'll see you on the next adventure out there. Bye.
Bye.